What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Inferno here, and I'm back again with yet another tutorial. Yes, sir. So in this tutorial, we are going to achieve something. Yes, something political. Yes, I want us to enter into politics. So I want us to create one flyer that I did for one of my political clients. So that much we do. Yes, let's get to work. Fire. Okay, so we open our Photoshop here, and then our site is already there, so we are just going to create it, and then we proceed. The dimensions are 5 inches width and a 6 inches height. Okay, all right. So just go to File, New, and then input the values respectively. Okay, all right. So inches, and then 5 inches by 6 inches, and resolution is on 300 ppi, and displays color profile is on Adobe RGB 1998, and everything is intact, so leave everything else so, and then you click on create. All right, so create, and we have this. So let's start with our subject. So we are going to import our subject from here. So just left click and drag in here. There's money in politics, so let's go and do politics and see. Alright, so just right click on it, and then you convert it to a smart object so that you don't run into pixelation issues. Okay, alright. So you just left click and move it here. Command T, and then transform it. Transform it. Okay, all right. Something like so. Okay, somewhere here. Good. Then let's place our background. So we create a new layer. Then let me sample the background color from here. So sample this color. Come in here. We have a new layer created. So Option Delete or Alt Backspace or Windows to apply the foreground color. Okay. Alright. Have this. And let's create our rectangle to here. So then we create our rectangle shape. Okay, like so. Okay, we are going to make sure that it's on top of our subject like so, and then we curve the edges from here. Make sure that you have this chain icon activated so that you uniformly curve the edges. Okay, if it is unchecked, you have to do them manually. Okay, all right, and just curve them like so. Okay, somewhere here, and then let's zoom in with Z, and then left click and drag to zoom in like so. V, space bar, and then reposition like so. V for the move to, and the movie here. Okay, and let me quickly get the color sample from here, and then let me paste that color. So this is going to be copy, Command C, and come in here, double click and paste. Okay, this. Okay, all right. Looking at this, looks a bit shorter. Okay, all right, so let's make it shorter. Command T or Control T on Windows to introduce the transform bounding box Shift and distort it this way. Then move it like so. Okay, and then curve the edges further like so. Okay, all right. So we have this almost close, and then we add his name, David Mate. So just click here and type David, enter, and then Mate. Okay, because with political flyers, you have to get the name of the politician. okay, before his aliases and other stuff come onto the flyer. Okay, all right. So you select this, Command A to select everything. Click here and then going for a faint version of the blue. Okay, to give you an idea of where you are heading to. Okay, because if it is the same color, you might not see where the text even is. Okay, all right. So you have something like this. Go to OK, and then you increase the line spacing like so. Okay, from here, and then enter Command T, and then do the size like so. Okay, see. Okay, let's reduce the size of our subject to Command T or Control T to get the transform bounding box and reduce the size like so. Okay, select the rectangle and then reduce the value of the curvature somewhere like so. Select the name, move it here. Okay, then let's duplicate this with Option press down or Alt press down on Windows, left click and drag, double click and type the name. So and type what is going to be standing for. Okay, so TESCON President. Okay, so as TESCON President. Okay, all right, as TESCON President, like so. Okay, and Command A or Control A to select everything and then reduce the size like so. Okay, all right, move it here. Okay, and let's work on some few things. Okay, here's zoom in his alias. Okay, so just select this, then move it here and type Dave. His alias is Dave for sure. Okay, Dave for sure. So just Dave 4 and then sure. Okay, and then Command A or Control A to select everything. Left click here and change the name to font name to Bayside. Okay, like so. Okay, I want the condensed version, so Bayside condensed. Okay, like so. Then increase the size. Okay, move it here. Are you good? All right. One enter. Bayside ultra condensed. Yeah, I like the ultra condensed. And then Command T, and then increase the size like so. Okay, like so, and then repositioning here. Okay, like this. Are you good? All right. So just duplicate this. So Option or Alt press now, left click and drag, and Command Enter or Control Enter to make it editable. Okay, and type ISS. Okay, Command A or Control A to select. Click here and type break. Okay, go to, just click on it. Then now you have the font activated. Just reduce the font size. Okay, and change the color to white like so, and then do the size. Okay, move, and then with the move to selected, just left click, add Control or Command to it, and then left click and drag it here. Then release everything and then reposition like so. Are we okay? All right, and then you just reposition like so. Okay, and then double click here. Okay, like so. Drag over, left click and drag over his name, and then make it sample this color here or change it to this color here. Okay, not fully vibrant yellow, somehow of a desaturated yellow. Okay, all right, so cream. Okay, somebody will say cream. So something like that, and then like this. Okay, then we select, or we left click on the S to add it to selection, then move it down like so. Okay, like here. Good. And then we select his name, and then Option or Alt press now, left click and drag it up to create a duplicate. Double click and type votes. Okay, sorry, votes like so, because voting is the main thing or the main reason why the flyer is being created, so it has to be registered on the flyer. Okay, all right, So Command A to select, or Control A to select everything. Increase the size like so, okay? Change the color to white, okay? And then drag it underneath our subject like so. Are you good? Alright. And then Z for the zoom to left click and drag to your left hand side to zoom out, to your right to vice versa. V for the move to left click and drag it here. Command T, increase the size like so, like this. So you just increase the size and reposition, okay? Alright. Like so, okay? Good. You register action and then Control Enter to make it editable, or Command Retain to make it editable. Click here, warp, and then select Bulge, okay? Input -11, okay, to get something like this, okay? Then go to OK. So afterwards, you see it has been kept, okay? We are also going to do so right here, okay? Alright. So you just move here and then Command T or Control T on Windows, right click, select Cube, okay? And then left click and move it up here like so, okay? Like this. Are you good? And then just increase the font size. Left click and drag to increase it, okay? Just to get closer to this a bit. Then move it here. You have to position like so, okay? Get something like this. All right, then you come in here and then you double click on this, just Command C or Control C to copy the text. It is not going to copy the warp effects, it is going to copy just the text. Okay, so we need a copy of the text to do something with it, okay? All right, so you've copied it right now, and then you scroll up here like this, create a new layer, U for the shape 2, and then left click and drag this over here like so, okay? Change the color to yellow for now. Click on the move to A for the direct select to, okay? Left click and drag over this point. Move the up, use the up arrow key, press it once, and then you're going to get this dialog box that you have opted to dynamically edit the text. Are you going to proceed? If you want it like so, just click on yes. I want it like so, so I'm going to click on yes, okay? All right. Like so, I'll just use the up and down arrow keys to just get it, to get the point to where I like it to, I want it to be, and I like it here, okay? V for the move to, and then move it up like so, the whole box, move it up, and then duplicate the name. So click on the name, option, left click and drag upwards, then drag it on top of this, okay? And Command Enter and type and then just Command V or Control V to paste what you copied. Are you okay? All right. So Command A or Control A to select everything. Just reduce the size like so. Okay. And then move it here. Okay. Click on this rectangle, double click and change the color to red. Okay, like so. Okay. Or better still, let me sample the red from here. Okay, I sample, and let me copy the code here. Command C and come in here and paste. Okay, Command V. Okay, this is the color code. I'm just going to click on OK. So just like that, you select this text, double click, and then change the font to Hansen. Okay. And then reduce the size like so, okay? Somewhere here, go to OK, and then reposition it like so. Are we good? All right. So somewhere here like so, and then select his name, and then move his name up here like so, okay? Select his position, move it up here like so, okay? All right. Select these initials. So first click on the S, hold shift or press shift, and then click on this to also select it and then move them out. Okay, all right, select the name, the title, and then move it here. Okay, all right, and now click here to create a new layer, and then let's add these lines. U for the shape to right click and select line 2, click on the fill, deactivate, click on the line, and then click white, okay, to give it a white color line. So pixel is on 1 pixel, okay, or pixel, and then click here. The stroke thickness is on 1 pixels, okay, all right, and then shift left click here and drag it here like so.